Hello guys, welcome back to Data Science Camp. So in this channel what we do is we are empowering the future data scientists. Is this era of pandas era? So the pandas era is era tokenizing data. So this particular happens whenever you are reading a file and the uniformity of the file. Perhaps as I expect, maybe if you are watching this video, you might find it's a CSV file you are reading. So a CSV file that is comma separated, you don't need to define the separator because a CSV should be comma separated. So it's whenever you are reading a file using pandas that a file is comma separated, there's no issue on defining the separator because it automatically understands the comma. So for this sake here, when we read this file, from what we can see from the first line, it depicts that the file has two columns. We have the greetings and after greetings. So when you read this file, you can see it has a comma separated. Like this line will be used for greeting and the second line will be used for after greetings. But what will make the error happen here is like this line here. This has three commas separated. So whenever the program encounters three commas separated, by definition or by other lines it had encountered before were two commas separated, it would have to throw the error of pandas or the parse error, meaning that when it was parsing the file, it encountered the error tokenizing data. That means the separator is giving error. Let us run this file and you see, because from the first line means these are the two columns to represent the rest of the data, the greatest and after greatest. So when you're reading this file, the first line and the second line here, hello there, Miss Morgan. After this comma, this will be the second column. So when it comes to line 5, that's when it will realize that the parsing is not matching with how the previous lines were comma separated. So it will have to prove the error of tokenizing. So let's run that file. So Python error.py. So as you can see, error tokenizing data. So expected two fields in line 5, so 3. You see, that's why the parse error is it's been thrown to our command line. So what we have to do here, there is an attribute in lead CSV that it's been called the error bad lines. So this will help you skip the lines, the lines with the bad lines. So whenever you have the error of the bad lines, you will have to skip them. So, but it will depend with their value you are going to give this attribute. If you give this value this attribute a value true, it's not going to solve the problem. It's going to throw the error. So maybe if you are running a program and you want to find out if the file has the bad lines, errors involved in it, you can pass in the error bad line as true. So it's going to give you the error to show you that there were fields that were the separators weren't matching. To do away with the error, that is to skip the bad lines from our file, you can pass in the value as false. So it's going to skip those bad lines, then it's going to, but it will show the bad lines that were skipped from the file while reading the file. So let's see. So as you can see, the error was solved. The parse error was solved. But as you can see, it shows the lines that were skipped. Line 5 was skipped, expected 2 fields, so 3. Then line 7 was skipped 2, expected 2 fields, so 3. And the rest of the file data were printed. But you can see the error here, future warning, error bad lines argument has been deprecated and will be removed in a future version. Use on bad lines in the future. So we can replace this. We can replace the error bad lines with the on bad line. So let's use it. Provide that one in. So on bad lines, when you use this, the values for the attribute have to change. So you see, these are the 3 values that you can use. If you use error, it's going to throw the error if we have the bad lines in the file. like that. There's other attribute value you can use the one. This is to warn you. If we have the bad lines in the file, it's going to print the file very nicely, but again it's going to warn us about the lines that were skipped during the reading of the file. So let's see, like that. It's printed correctly, but it's showing you the warnings of the lines that were skipped during the file parsing. So the other thing you can do to avoid now, maybe you want the file to print in a correct way without giving us the warnings or showing us the lines that were skipped. You can use the attribute value now, skip. It's going to print in a clean form without the warnings, without you being shown the lines that were skipped. So let's see. Yeah, like that. You can see. So you can opt to use this one or this one. So and that's how you can solve the error tokenizing data in pandas. But this doesn't actually happen if the file wasn't comma separated. If the file you're reading isn't comma separated, what we explained here might not solve your problem. So what you have to do, I have another video on that, on the parse error part 2. You can try to check on that on that video. So you can go to the playlist and check on the pandas errors. You'll find if you have watched this video, you can skip this, then go to the next video about the same kind of a problem. So that one will be showing up on how to use the separator or the delimiter to solve the parse error that you are encountering. And that's all for the parse error in pandas. So see you in the next video. Thank you.